Wow! Got me on the hurt box with my extended foot. V-trigger, V-trigger! I still lost. Matchmaking is faster. He's playing the good version today. Yes, so we're playing on PlayStation just to find out whether the performance is different. This is day 2 of this collection being out in Japan. Let's see if we get more matches on ranked and casual modes. You're a big fan of the YouTube. I'm a big fan of YouTube. They pay my bills. Let's go into casual match for only Vampire Savior. One button off, cross region on. Let's see if matches just come in without even going into training mode. Alright, you lied to me. I'm not finding any matches. Alright, let's put one button specials either. Alright, let's see if we get any matches this time. I'm gonna be playing Felicia for this week or so. But I'm probably gonna change characters eventually. Hey, we got a match. We only had to wait like 2 or 3 minutes. I have a feeling that on PlayStation it is locked to my account region. What I'm going to do is, after this, I'm going to switch to my Japanese account and see if I get more matches more frequently. I bet there's loads of Japanese people playing this on PlayStation. Oh, this is much smoother. Oh, it's still a bit... Oh, well, I mean, we are presumably playing America. Wow, that was a big rollback. Can't remember what to do. This is literally my first time putting my hand on my controller today. The rest of the day I was playing Ape Escape and Intelligent Cube. Oh, you have to be really close, otherwise Hello Kitty doesn't make it. I was trying to EX reversal. Felt fairly good. At least we have got rollback. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. So I'm not convinced that there are no Japanese players playing in casual match. Alright, we're going to try and play again, but this time with the Japanese account. Let's see if this changes anything. Alright, let's try again. Let's see how many matches I get. Boom, boom. Okay, we got a match in half the time. But will it be a Japanese player? Kei Kusumi. That sounds Japanese to me. They've got one button specials on. Actually, it could be my fault, because I set it to either. Third strike, we're playing Darkstalkers today. It's part of the Capcom Fighting Collection. Air throw. Yeah. Oh no, what? Where's my anti-air? Come on. V-trigger, V-trigger. I still lost. Embarrassing. I almost got one round though. Matchmaking is faster now that I've switched to my Japanese account. But this is only the first round. This is only the first match. After finishing matches with this player, let's see how long it takes to get a second player. And we might, I mean, this is casual as well, so it might be slower than ranked. Always wanted to play Darkstalkers, now is your chance. Capcom Fighting Collection. I wish it would show me the ping. I really can't tell you how good the netcode compares to other games if I don't actually know the ping. But that was probably a Japanese player. That felt very fast. And by the way, this is with only one game selected. Let's try ranked match. Presumably it'll be pretty fast. I assume that all the Japanese players are playing on ranked. Do I grab on PS and Xbox as well? I bought it on PC and Switch already. I just don't know if I'm actually going to play on Switch. I think these days I just don't play my Switch on the go as much as I used to. What's Puzzle Fighter? You're in for a treat. If you like Puyo Puyo, it's kind of like that. It's like Puyo Puyo, but that was about the same amount of time that it took to get a match for casual. Whoa, did he like cancel his jump and go backwards? What happened there? That was interesting. No! What am I doing? Wow! Got me on the hurt box with my extended foot. No! Wow! What is in the box? Was that like a lost puppy? I'm not convinced that if you had eaten like a European that you would really be much taller. Okay, matches coming in thick and fast. Pretty good. Let's see if it's someone else. It is someone else. This person is actually from the inside of the game. I'm fighting against J. Talbane. As if they were going to ever choose any other character. It's rolling back a lot. Oh, no! I thought my life bar was on the left because I was on the left side of the screen. Well, these matches are coming in nice and fast. This match definitely feels a bit more rollbacky than before though. If you're gonna allow cross-region matchmaking, you should at least tell people what what region you're playing. I don't see any benefits of like keeping that a secret in the game. So do you like this version more? So far, yes. But I don't know what the issue is yet without doing more testing. It's probably an issue with Steam region or just Steam player base, but also just settings. But even though it is jumping around a lot here. Well, this is great. Plenty of matches coming in. And I think all the matches have been Japanese, so probably as I suspected, it does prefer your region that's set to your account as opposed to your actual geographical location, which I've always thought was a bit silly, but the Jedi design is okay. I think he just looks like a dude with too much coming out of his head. Like, what's the name? Seymour in Final Fantasy X? There's just a guy with blue hair and he's got like antlers coming out everywhere. Yo, we got matches coming in all the time. Oh, it's the same guy. So Panda, I've set the frame delay at 0, but rumor has it that it doesn't actually change the online setting. It only changes the simulated settings in offline. I haven't really figured it out. At the moment, I've only had matches coming in from Japan, so... what was that? Oh, whoa! I actually turned into a little cat. That was cool. I suspect it's like a lot of other titles from bigger companies with rollback. They don't trust the players to actually set the rollback frames themselves, and so they're hidden. It is a little arbitrary. I think it's a shame because the people who know what they're doing just have a sort of degraded experience. Like, the option could have been put in there somewhere in the background, right? Maybe they're still worried that you'll mess it up. Thanks for all the support, everyone, today, and also coming to watch. Is there anyone who wants to try a lobby match? At least that way we'll know what region you are in the world, and we can test out the netcode. This music is good. I'm really happy with the title screen music. This guy's from Third Strike, it really is. He does that Dragon Ball move where you split into 3 versions of yourself. Alright, I'm less about taking damage off and more about gaining my grey health back. Madly in love with the Darkstalkers franchise. I'm glad to hear it. This game is awesome. I don't understand how to play it yet, but I can tell that I like these mechanics, even at a basic level and losing a lot. Oh, where's my anti? Oh, seriously, I cannot press this button fast enough. No, that was a mistake. I can't change directions. Help! Oh my god. Wow, so many subs coming in today. Let's grind indeed. We're grinding Darkstalkers, and we have done for the whole week. Still haven't figured out how to play. Can we play VSAV 2? Sure. You're setting up a lobby? Okay. Let me know when you've got the details ready. It's not always down to just can it run the base game. It's like, can it run this game and the multiple simulations required for rollback? And even now, I feel like the matches we've got now, I feel like these are smoother than what I had on the PC version. Well, that didn't work. Oh, what? Oh, too early. I knew the jump was coming and I... oh no! Oh, so close. Okay, I put my all into that match. I did my absolute best. Maybe we'll also play some ranked matches after this, but let's just see, because we've played against Rist before on the PlayStation 3 version. I'll search the lobby ID. What was our ping, Rist? Do you remember on the PS3 version? 140? It was 100 something, yeah. So by the way, I've never played Vampire Savior 2, but I assume that mechanics are the same as Vampire Savior? Why are we playing at normal speed? It doesn't feel as smooth as the PlayStation 3 version, for sure. And these inputs, they feel like they're more delayed. I can't read these health bars. What's going on here? So red means empty, and transparent means health? This definitely doesn't feel as smooth as the PS3 experience. Is the game speed just running slow? Because this is not turbo, right? And the weird hanging moments It's so strange because it was definitely smoother on PS3. I've got to stop saying that. What is Free Select 3? Isn't the standard Turbo 3? I'm a little disappointed that the best experience is still on PlayStation 3. Or, I mean, I haven't tried Fightcade, but maybe it's pretty good on Fightcade as well. Fightcade is great. Yeah, it's just a shame that it's kind of an awkward... I see that most people are fine with emulation in the West, but I feel like it's just a little bit too awkward in Japan still. But I mean, I have bought Third Strike about 6 million times in my lifetime, so presumably playing an emulator on Fightcade is reasonable. I've paid my dues. I don't like how the life bars are backwards. Fightcade and Capcom Fighting Collections both have issues, but I'm glad we have both now. What are the issues in Fightcade? I'm curious to know. Best Third Strike and Darkstalkers stuck on PS3. It is weird, but it's so good on PS3. The Fightcade interface is a collection of annoyances. Ah, interesting. See, it shouldn't hang. The game shouldn't hang on the character select screen. I mean, the important thing is that there's options. It's like you said earlier in the chat. The important thing is that there are options. People who like that system better, they've got that. Hopefully having this collection is going to bring a large number of new people in, you know, casual console audiences. But we shall see. We shall see. I mean, nothing will change the fact that it's kind of a hard game. Instead of Free Select 3, is there a way to change that to Turbo 3? Oh yeah, and also having it on Switch is nice. I mean, I don't have it on Switch, but the fact that it's out on Switch is great. Oh yes, okay, so we've got it set to Turbo 3. Let's see if this feels better now. Zombie time. Okay, it feels faster now. It's very rollbacky, which is fine, but as we know, like, we had a really smooth experience before. Wow, the animation on that was insane. So these bombs, can I kick them? Oh wow, I can kick them as well. Sweet. So it's like Faust. Did you see the smear animation of her eyes there? That's funny. That was a good experiment to find out how it compares to the PS3 version. But let's put it on ranked mode again and see if it's more than just those same people. Let's see if there's any other users there. Sorry, the game is worse. It is worse, but at least it's available. I mean, again, there are compromises. You know, it's on 4 different platforms now. A large number of people actually have it. Also, I quite like the ability to queue up 10 different games and just accept online matches from any game that comes in. That's actually quite cool. Please fix rollback and add crossplay. That's all I want. I don't know if I would say fixed. I feel like there's work that could be done to improve it still. Rollback was fine on Steam last night, Korea to Japan. Okay, so it could also be the fact that PS3 handles rollback better over 100 ping. Because the matches I've had in ranked, presumably if these are all Japanese players, they're all going to be under 60 milliseconds. I only saw a couple rollbacks over several hours of play. Oh, really? Yeah, it could just be that this type of the netcode that they've implemented here could just handle sub 100 ping connections better. I'm glad Strive nailed the netcode. Yeah, but that is a brand new game. Implementing rollback in a modern fighting game and retrofitting an emulated ROM with rollback is presumably a very different experience. Who was it that said? Was it the team that made Plus R? Were they the ones that were saying it was actually the fact that it was an emulated ROM that they could take advantage of the save states to implement netcode more easily? I don't see CFC replacing Fightcade to an extent unless they add crossplay. Well, certainly for the PC version. I think if there's a hardcore player base on Fightcade, yeah, I don't imagine they'll switch. But this is a different group of players. You know, the hardcore people on Fightcade, presumably they're more experienced and they've been playing for a while. This is quite smooth now. I'm going to go out there and say that I think it's the way that the netcode handles over 100 ping connections. Because this guy is probably Japan based. I love that you can sit with a button box on almost any seating position. I've got my legs like crossed on my chair now. I find that slightly harder to do with an arcade stick. I feel like guard cancelling is harder on a button box though. I prefer doing that on an arcade stick because you need to do, you're like changing direction really fast is kind of not my forte on button box. Mostly because I find lifting my ring finger takes a long time. Pressing a button is obviously very fast to change direction, but lifting a finger off so that you don't end up in neutral, I actually do find that quite tricky. What button box am I using? Still using this one at the moment. A few months ago, I was still using the snack box a lot. I just really like I just really like my gamer finger buttons, and also I kind of like that this layout is kind of perfectly fitted to my hand, because I literally just put my hand on the box and drew out the layout. So obviously it's customized to my hand. That does work well. It's not necessary. I just like it. No. Whoa. I like that wind pose. I'm actually very curious about this zombie character. I think if I change characters next week, I might be curious to try him next. If you like a game with good mobility, this is definitely it. Okay, we can do this. I figure if they're gonna give me 99 gauges, I'm gonna throw out a few supers. Well, I have had a lot of fun, and I'm glad to see that matches come in more frequently on the PlayStation version. Did you enjoy Capcom Fighting Collection? I'm learning. I feel like, you know, progress is kind of slow, but I'm learning. Should we try and do a battle lounge on Tuesday? Tuesday is DNF Duel. Okay, so maybe not Tuesday then. Okay, so we don't know what day, but we'll choose a day and we'll do a battle lobby this week. It's not perfect, but it is rollback, and it is playing at a good speed, and I'm just a million times happier than if they had released this. If they had released Darkstalkers with like delayed netcode, I wouldn't even have bought it, to be honest. I would have been like, no thanks, I've got the PS3 version, and if I must, I might try Fightcade one day. We're gonna play some Darkstalkers off stream at some point during the week, so do join us on the Discord. Follow or wherever the button is. It's free if you're not following the Twitch channel already. I will see you all in a future NihongoGamer video and or stream. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.